Find a comfortable seated position with the sit bones grounding, lengthening up through the spine and the crown of the head. Chin is tucked in slightly, creating space on the back of the neck. Taking a deep breath in and out. And we'll take a moment to arrive to observe the breath without changing anything, observing how you are. Observing the inhale and the exhale, just following the movement, noticing where the breath is reaching within the body. Where can you feel it? And noticing the upward movement of inhale and a downward movement on exhale. Very subtle. Noticing a certain lightness on the inhale of the body and a grounding or heaviness on exhale. And during this practice you can either just have a natural, normal breath or a soft ujjayi breathing, breath of the ocean or breath with sound. We start to fully in and exhale a couple of times and exaggerate the movement in the body. Noticing the chest opening, the shoulders moving back and the chin slightly up on inhale. And on exhale, having the opposite movement and sinking down into the ground. Exaggerate the feeling of the movement a little bit more and more with every breath. Inhaling, opening chest, shoulders move back, chin moves up. And exhale back to center and rounding the spine a little bit. Feeling the heaviness. Inhaling, opening the heart, shoulders move back. And exhale, heavy, releasing all air out. Inhale one more. And exhale. Now we're gonna also add the arms to it. So placing the hands in front and inhale, opening. Lifting up chest, opening the heart, exhale, move back to center. Inhale, opening. Exhale, back to center. Now arms move up, inhale. And exhale, arms moving down, either in front or along the body. Inhaling up, chin moving up. Exhale, arms move down, feeling the heaviness in the body. So sit for a moment. And also feeling that movement into stillness. And during the practice you can either keep the eyes closed in postures we stay a bit longer, or have a soft gaze of your eyes. Placing the hands in front, coming onto the hands and to the knees, all fours. Knees are together, feet as well. We sit down towards the heels and we take this small roll. It can be a bit bigger than this one. We put it close towards the hip bones, against the lower belly, and slowly start to fold forward and coming into a child's pose with the hands in front. Fingers are gently pressing into the ground and lowering the forehead down. So either the arms stay straight and the hands active, or placing elbows onto the ground. Now feeling the pressure, gentle pressure in the abdomen. And observing the breath movement in the front of the body. Observing the restriction, the pressure, maybe slightly uncomfortable feeling. You can always remove it if it's too much. I'm going to take a couple of breaths here. With the hands, slowly start to bring yourself back up. Taking the roll to the side. One breath here. Just observing sensation in the lower belly, and we come to all fours. So the knees are below the hips and the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, hollow the back looking up. And exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, hollow, looking up. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Inhale, hollow. And really feeling the filling of the front of the body with air. And exhale, squeezing it out on the front of the body. Inhaling, opening. And exhale, closing. So observing where is the most sensation of the breath and most awareness in the body. One more time, inhale, hollow back looking up. And exhale, round, chin to chest. Squeeze it out. Alright. So we're gonna just move the spine a little bit. Just loosen it up. Spinal fluids. Sometimes we're very stuck in the back and shoulders. So it's a good moment to just move a little bit and observing stiffness, any tension, maybe some pains, or just a very pleasant and healthy feeling. Doesn't matter, just observe. Move. Doesn't matter how you move, you can hollow and round. You can move the hips left to right, stretching the side of the body. Or making circles. Just waking up the body. Even sitting down towards the heels, coming back, moving more weight towards the hands or in front. Experimenting with the pose. Alright. Moving the hands slightly forward in the knees. So cross the legs and sit back. Taking again the roll. Placing it onto the mat, and it will be placed underneath the heart, just behind the shoulder blades. So if you don't feel anything when you place it here, just take a little bit bigger roll, maybe a little bit thicker towel. Should be just a gentle way of intensifying the sensations and opening that area. So the feet are flat onto the floor, knees are bent. Not too close, but just comfortably on the floor. Arms can be either on the belly or wide next to the side. We're going to take a couple of breaths here. And observe for yourself the change in the awareness in the body. Where did the attention move to? Right, it's the upper back, between shoulder blades, behind the heart, the spine. We're going to spread that awareness throughout the whole back of the body. And breathing into that and observing the breath movement in the back of the body. Just a couple of breaths. And taking the knees and the feet a little bit closer, and roll yourself back up, placing the small roll on the side. And again, coming to knees and to the hands and all fours. Before we start moving, I'd like you to just feel and observe the back of the body. And we will start to breathe opposite of what we did before. So we are going to inhale and round the back, chin to chest. And exhale, hollow, like we're breathing in and out of the back, out of the spine. Inhaling, round, chin to chest. Exhale, hollow, like you're squeezing the air out of the back. Inhale, round, filling the full back of the body with air. Exhale, hollow. Inhale, round. Exhale, hollow. Coming back to neutral. So we place the knees together, sitting down back towards the heels, this time without the roll. And slowly start to move the forehead down to the ground. Elbows, they can sink down to have a more relaxed posture. Observing the breath and the movement within the body from it. And I'd like to invite you to bring full awareness in both the front and back of the body. Hands are spread wide, fingertips gently press into the floor. And feeling the weight of the body grounding. Now start to connect with the lower belly, with the hara, area above the pelvic floor, also tailbone, pubic bone, lower belly. And keep that connection while we practice, both with the breath and the lower belly. On an inhale, slowly start to come up. Knees are going to be hip width apart. And again, we're going to move gently with the spine, but really freestyle. So really up to how you feel. It can be gentle and soft, or it can be more strong. Just make sure it feels good and the movement is kind of fluid. And you breathe. You can move the hips in circles. Or you can move and stretch the side of the body. And coming back into child's pose. Just for a short moment. Inhale, coming back up on all fours. Hands press into the floor. Fingers are spread wide. Now, tuck in the toes. Sitting down towards the heels and coming back up. Releasing pressure. Exhale, bringing the weight back towards the toes. And inhale, releasing pressure. Come back to center. One more time, sitting down towards the heels. Now start to press up the hips and push yourself away from the hands, relaxing the neck down into downward facing dog. It's a playful downward dog. So move the legs by bending the knee one by one and stretching the other, massaging the feet. Strong hands, elbows are micro bent, shoulder blades move away from each other, creating some space. Moving the hips to the left, to the right. At any moment in the practice, you need to have a little breath. Just bring the knees towards the ground and come into child pose. So also experiment with this pose. We're bringing the weights towards the hands and then towards the feet. Just playing with it. Observing the posture for your body. So you can keep the knees also slightly bent. There's no need to place the heels onto the ground. Everybody's body is different. Keeping lengthening the spine. So exhale, bend the knees, look between hands. Inhale, step or walk to the front, lengthen spine. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly roll yourself back up to standing and circle the arms up. And exhale, arms down, chin to chest and start to roll down. Inhale, rolling back up. Arms moving up. And exhale again, arms down, chin to chest, rolling the spine. Inhaling, coming all the way up, grounding the feet, feeling yourself heavy and lifting up. Keep connected to belly and breath. Exhale, arms down only. Inhale, arms up, strong feet, feel the weight. Palms are touching, look either up or in front. And exhale, arms down. So move the feet a little bit wider so the feet are about hip width apart. And unlock the knees so they're not locked but just not bent either, but just unlocked. Now feel the connection with the ground. Feel the connection with the lower belly. And feel and observe the breath. Inhale, circle the arms up, feeling the lightness of inhale. And on exhale, we're going to fold forward. Strong feet. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, fold forward. And keep the knees a bit bent or unlocked. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, fold forward. We're moving with the breath. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, now place the hands onto the mat. Step into a high plank position. Inhale, stay. Pulling in lower belly. Push the heels away. Strong hands. You can use the knees as a support if you want. And exhale, lower down all the way. Keeping the back straight. Now inhale, push yourself slightly up into cobra. Open the heart. And exhale down. Inhale up. Just enough. Exhale down. Inhale up. So you can make it as gentle or as intense as you like by coming all the way up or just a tiny bit. And exhale down. Just feel for your body what's right. Inhaling up if you want. You come to upward facing dog, just on the feet and on the hands. Either stay in cobra or be here. Inhale. And you can use the knees, press up the hips, tuck in the toes, and downward facing dog. You can keep the knees slightly bent so the spine has more space to lengthen. On inhale, step the right foot forward, the left knee down to the ground and the left foot flat, supporting yourself with the hands or fingertips. So touching the ground with the left top of the knee. And don't put the weight there, but put it onto the right leg fully, only using the left knee as a support. Coming up and placing the hands onto the right knee, pulling in the lower belly, lengthening up. And see if you can go a little bit deeper. Staying in your own capacity of comfort. Just keep breathing. Breathing into the areas where you feel most physical sensations. And placing the hands back onto the mat. Tuck in the left toes. And on exhale, start to move yourself back. Sitting back down to the heel. Right leg is flexed, foot is flexed. Inhale, moving back to the front. Keeping the left toe into the floor. And exhale, moving back. Inhale, moving to the front, low lunge. And exhale, moving to the back. One more, inhale. And then start to straighten the leg. And then also the front leg, keeping the hands to support you. And on exhale, folding forward. One deep breath here. And then stepping with a little hop, the left foot next to the right. Lengthen spine. Placing the hands onto the mat and stepping with the right foot back. Right knee down to the ground, foot is flat. So also here, with the right top of the knee, we're touching the ground and the full weight support is onto the left leg now. Placing the hands on the knees, coming up, pulling in lower belly, lengthening up. Let's see if we can sink a little bit deeper into the low lunge. You don't have to. So really feel for yourself what's a good posture. If you want to stay a little bit less deep. Pulling in lower belly and keep breathing. Observing sensations in the body. And placing the hands onto the mat. Now tucking the right toes. Exhaling. Start to walk yourself sitting down towards the right heel. If you're not fully touching, that doesn't matter. It's towards that heel. Inhale, back to the front into low lunge, keeping the right toes tucked in. And exhale, moving back. So the left leg is active, the foot is flexed. Inhale, moving to the front. And exhale. To the back. Inhale, last one, coming forward into the low lunge. Starting to straighten the right leg. And then moving that heel down to the floor, towards the floor, and straightening the left leg as well. When you have space, exhale, folding forward over that left leg. Or just keep yourself supported, looking down towards the ground. Then with the hands, bending the right knee and jump yourself a little bit forward and placing the right foot next to the left. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, folding forward, interlacing the elbows and start to bend the knees. Couple of deep breaths here, releasing the lower back. Observe the breath and the inhale and exhale, front and back of the body. Placing the hands on the lower back. On inhale, slowly start to roll yourself up. Exhale, release the arms. Grounding the feet. Knees are unlocked, lengthening up through the crown of the head. Inhale, circle the arms up, looking either forward or up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen spine. And exhale, place the hands, stepping into a high plank position. Inhale, we stay, pulling in lower belly. And exhale, move all the way down. Inhaling, cobra. And exhaling down. So find for yourself the right edge where to get into. Inhaling, go up as far as is comfortable. Stay here 2 breaths. And exhale, lower down. We're going to add the legs to it. So first, chest is coming up. Don't go as far as before. Then lifting up the legs, big toes are touching. And then you can lift up the chest a bit more. Shoulders are rolling back, elbows close to the body. Keep breathing. And exhale, lower down. Inhaling, just only the chest. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, chest. Then adding the legs to it, big toes are touching. See if you can higher up a bit. And keep breathing. Noticing if you feel more restricted in the breath. So either lowering the legs slowly down, or if you feel it in your lower back, just stop doing it and lower the feet down. Otherwise, open the legs as wide as you can. Keep breathing here. See if you can higher up a little bit. One more deep breath. And exhale, lower down all the way. Inhale, press yourself gently up as high as you feel comfortable to go with, keeping the legs on the floor. Now observe the breath here. There's the focus of awareness and attention in the body. Then bending the knees, hips go up and back, feet are together and sink down towards the heels. Spreading the fingers wide. Can release the elbows down to the floor or keep the arms straight. This is soothing for the lower back, nervous system. Observing the breath in the back of the body. Inhale, coming to all fours. Knees are underneath the hips again. Tuck in the toes. Press yourself into downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward. Now pressing the left heel to the back. Bending the right into about 19 degrees. When you're stable, place the hands onto the knees. Pulling in lower belly, lengthening up. Either stay here or place the hands onto the waist. Or raising up your arms, looking either forward or up. Inhale, start to straighten the right. Strong grounding through the feet. Exhale, down, pulling in lower belly. Stay connected to the lower belly. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, down, connecting the weight, the belly and the breath. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. Relaxing the shoulders as much as you can, pressing the heel back, inhaling up, and exhaling down. Lowering the arms down, placing the right hand next to the right foot on the outside. Now the left heel is turned inwards and the left arm reaches overhead to the front, looking inside the palm of the hand. Feel the full body side stretch. Pressing the back foot into the floor, throughout the whole body to the fingertips. Placing the hand back, stepping back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Now pressing that right heel down towards the ground as much as you can. When you're stable, you can move up, place the hands onto the knee. Either keep it onto the knee to support, Place the hands onto the waist or lifting them up. Pulling in lower belly, lengthening up. If you want, you can look up or just forward. Inhale, coming up, straightening that front leg. Exhale, moving down slowly, grounding through the feet. Stay connected to the lower belly. Inhale is up and exhale is down. Inhale up and exhale down. Feeling the breath, belly in the ground. Exhale down. One more. Inhale is up and exhale is down. Now placing the hands down towards the ground. The right heel is turned inward, the left hand is on the outside of the left foot. Now the right arm is moving overhead towards the front and looking inside the palm. Feeling that full body side stretch all the way from the right foot through the side of the body into the right hand. Breathing into that area. And exhale, placing the hand onto the mat and stepping into downward facing dog. Just a couple of deep breaths here, and then bringing the knees down towards the ground. Keep the knees together, feet are together, coming into child's pose. Inhale, coming back up. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, hollow. Exhale, round. One more, inhale, hollow. And exhale, round. Good. Now tucking the toes, coming into downward facing dog. And step right foot forward. Left foot with it and sit. So, sitting with the legs straight in front, legs are active, feet are flexed. Try to tilt the hips forward if you don't feel that. Take your blanket, you can sit on it. So it's easier to tilt the hips forward. Having a small support. Reaching with the peace and middle finger for the big toes or around the feet. So if you can't reach, just bend the knees so you can. Lengthen spine and fold over the legs. Upper body touching the upper legs, or when the legs are straight, to see how far you can reach. Coming into an intense but comfortable position, with the legs active, and feeling the inhale and exhale. And every inhale is lengthening and lifting, and every exhale is deepening the posture. So it's an almost invisible movement that's always present in the body with the breath. Two more deep breaths. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, releasing the posture. Now bending the right, letting the knee drop to the outside. The sole of the foot is touching the inner leg. Now with the arms, we reach either to the knee, to the ankle, maybe you wrap all around. So the left leg is active, the foot is flexed. Inhale, lengthen. And on exhale, folding forward. So if you are holding the knee, just lengthening up and stay there. Just observing the breath wherever you are. For a couple of deep breaths. Feeling the weight of the body. Inhale, lengthen. Coming halfway up. And exhale, release the posture. We change sides. To the right leg, straight. Bending the left and letting the knee slowly fall to the side. With the sole of the foot touching your inner thigh. Again, reaching for either the shin, the ankle, maybe the side of the feet or around. Inhale, lengthen. And on exhale, folding forward. So wherever you are, just find your appropriate edge. And breathe. Stay there. Observing the breath in front of the body and the back. Staying connected to the lower belly and the ground underneath you. One more breath. And inhale, coming halfway up. And exhale, slowly releasing the posture. Now we place the soles of the feet together in a diamond shape. So they're not too close to the groin, but just far enough. About 40 centimeters. So with the hands you can hold either the shins or the ankles. So tilting the hips forward. Again, you can place a small blanket underneath your sit bones to assist you in tilting forward. Lengthening. So either stay here and breathe, or if you have the space, start to move forward. So just exploring for yourself where's your appropriate edge. Either with the arms straight, hands are supporting. Placing the elbows onto the feet. Or maybe lower with the elbows on the ground. And releasing the head down. Just observe, inhale and exhale. Whatever moment you're in, stay connected with the lower belly and the breath. Two more breaths. And on an inhale, slowly press yourself back up. Now cross the legs, so place them in front and back of each other. Placing the hands behind you. Inhaling, opening. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhaling, opening. Exhale, rounding. Exaggerate the movement as much as you can. Shoulders back, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding the spine. Inhaling, opening. Exhale, back to center. Just taking a short moment here. Neutralize, observe the breath. So straightening the leg, your left leg, bending the right, and place the foot, one hand space in between, and place the right hand behind you to support, lengthening through the spine, and with the left arm wrap around the right knee. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, looking over the right shoulder. Left leg is active, the foot is flexed. Very gentle spinal twist. Observe the breath. If you notice you're holding it, just loosen the grip, relax. Be in the posture with the breath. Inhale, coming back to center. And release the pose. Changing, so we bend the left leg, one hand space in between the foot and the thigh. Left hand is placed behind for support, lengthening up first. And then on exhale, wrapping the right arm around the left. Exhale, looking over the left shoulder. Observing the breath here. Again, if you notice there's more difficulty with the breath, just loosen the grip and go less deep. So you find the appropriate edge. We move with the breath all the time. Inhale, coming back to center. Now cross the legs with the heels close to the body, placing the hands in front and coming onto the knees and onto the hands, so all fours. Inhale, hollow, looking up. And exhale, round the spine into chest. Inhale, hollow. Exhale, round. So I'd like to invite you to go into free movement of the spine. So this can be either rounding and hollowing. Rounding and hollowing. You can move the hips in circles. Both directions. You can move the weight front to the back. And you can make it as subtle and light as you want. So keeping the eyes closed and just moving. You can let your spine guide you. Observing the breath as we move in free flow for the spine, surfing the spine. And exhale, slowly just moving the chest down and coming onto the belly. Placing the hands in front. You're lengthening first and then exhale, placing the forehead down towards the wrists or the hand. Feeling the weight of the body heavy on the ground. The feet, the legs, the hips, belly, chest, arms, forehead. Feel gravity grounding you onto the mat. Observing the movement of the breath in the body. And from here, bending the right leg up. About 90 degrees. We start to gently circle one direction. Very soft, so as it feels right for you. It's one direction first. Then start to make the circles a bit bigger. And breathe towards the area that you feel gets the most sensations. And turn around the direction. Starting with big circles. But be sensitive on your kneecap, so just make it as comfortable as you can and very subtle, gentle. Making smaller circles. Slowly lowering the right leg down. Lifting up the left. Again, about 90 degrees to start. Start to move one direction first, very small circles. slowly start to make them bigger and bigger. You might feel some sensation or sensitivity in the groin area, the hip joint, maybe in the lower back, psoas area. Changing sides, just breathing towards that. As we have entered the closing part of the practice, making the circles again smaller, more subtle. And slowly bring the left down. Taking a couple deep breaths here. Fully relaxing onto the floor with your weights. Releasing any tension with the breath. And placing the hands underneath the shoulders. And inhale. Start to slowly lift up. Then coming to the knees, press the buttocks up. Yeah. Tucking in the toes. And coming into downward facing dog. Playful downward dog right now. So massaging the feet again. Observing the difference from your first downward dog to now. Pressing yourself away from the hands. Moving hips to left and right. Relaxing the head down. And slowly stepping forward, coming to seated position. Lay down on your back. So the feet are close to the hips with the hands. They can just touch the heels. Take a deep breath in and out. Strong toes, strong feet into the floor. Feeling and connecting to the legs, knees, hips, lower belly. The breath. And then on inhale, lifting up the hips. I like to move the shoulder blades a bit closer. And exhale, rolling yourself down, rolling the spine down, tailbone a bit extra at the end, and inhale, coming up, opening the heart, and exhale, moving down, rolling the vertebrae, inhaling up, and exhale, rolling them down, massaging the spine this way. One more, inhale, go up and stay there. I like to walk the shoulder blades or the shoulders closer to each other. Then interlace the fingers behind the back and straighten your arms and push them down towards the ground. Strong feet, pulling in lower belly. Pull up the pelvic floor and breathe. Opening the heart. You can always come out earlier. One more deep breath. Releasing the hands, reaching them down towards the heels. And exhale again, slowly roll the spine down. Good, now bringing the knees up, rolling. So either keeping the knees together or keeping them wide or alternate and massaging the sacrum, the hips and the lower back. Breathing into the back of your body. That's in touch with the ground. Feeling full awareness in the body. Now lifting up the feet, widening the knees, and with the hands you can take the side of the feet and gently pull the feet towards you. So the feet are flexed, the ankles are above the knees, and just breathe. Either the hips are slightly off the ground or you can press them gently down for more grounding effect. So just stay here a couple of breaths. If it's too much, you can also hold the ankles or hold the knees or place the feet together. 2 more breaths. Next exhale, bringing the feet together. Keep holding them. Very soft and gentle version. And releasing the hands. So again, rolling again. Massaging the sacrum. And taking Shavasana position. If you want to have a small amount of opening of the heart, place the roll or a small towel, or only half of it, underneath the heart. And lay onto it with the arms wide, either with the legs onto a pillow or just onto the floor, coming into Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and out. Stay in full awareness of the breath, of the body, of the lower belly. Fully relax into that awareness. Feeling the body heavy on the ground, being supported by the earth. Feeling the back of the body touching the ground, your mat. Feeling the top of your body touch with the air, the sky. Eyes are closed, natural breath. And just fully relax and let go. Taking a deep breath in and out. Start to move fingers, hands, toes and feet. Straightening your arms overhead and fully stretch yourself out. Squeeze everything you have. Hold for a moment. And exhale through the mouth to release. You can repeat or yawn. Taking away the blanket underneath the shoulders. Bringing the knees slowly up towards the chest. Rock and roll left to right, back and forth. A couple of times. And then when you're ready, roll to the right side. Curl yourself up into a little ball. Two or three deep breaths here. fully relaxing jaw and the face. And with the hands slowly on inhale, start to push yourself up and coming to sitting with the eyes closed. Taking a deep breath in here. Exhale through the mouth. And take a moment to observe how you are at this moment. Placing the hands in front of the heart and set an intention for the rest of your day. Bow towards your intention. Namaste.